Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
She's devastated. She just buried your uncle alone.
I did it for her.
Sebastian, Anne can't bear the thought of turning you in, but...
What? Turn me in? She saw what happened.
I'll give you some time to think, Sebastian.
Turn me in?
Sebastian!
Did you hear that? You saw what happened. I never wanted to hurt my uncle.
I know.
I can't believe he's gone. How did things go so wrong? I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to... Oh, Anne, I was only trying to help. I can't leave now. Anne needs me more than ever. You understand. You can talk to Ominous. Make him understand. He listens to you. I need to be with Anne.
Don't worry, Sebastian. I shall speak with Ominous.
Thank you. You're a good friend, truly. No matter what happens from here, I'm glad we met.
Poor Sebastian.
Ominous?
What a mess. I can't believe it. After I last saw you, I went straight to Hogwarts. Before I had time to talk to Black, I heard from Anne. I rushed to Feldcroft and found her with Solomon's body. She was beside herself with grief. Part of her wants Sebastian to face the consequences, another part can't bear the thought of it. I don't want to lose Sebastian, but I don't think we have a choice.
We don't have a choice. You're right. You were right the entire time.
I wish I hadn't been. If we do this, we may never see Sebastian again.
I realize that, but it's the right thing to do. He killed his uncle. We've tried to justify his actions every step of the way, but this has gone too far. It has to stop.
Very well. Leave it to me. I'll tell the headmaster. Farewell for now. I shall be in touch. Whatever lies ahead, we must face it together. That I know.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Fascinating.
Excuse me, madam. I thought I had...
Yes, indeed. Talking to myself again. I find myself to be quite the engaging conversationalist since my husband passed. Madam Althea Twiddle, pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Madam Twiddle.
You know, you might be interested in this. You young people love this sort of thing. My husband often ruminated on the mysterious statue just outside our... I stumbled upon it today when I had a burst of energy and extended my...
An archaic puzzle. Sounds fascinating.
You see, I suspected you'd be interested, and wait. My husband Greville, the man was intrigued by... Perhaps you could take...
If I happen to see it.
Ah, the spirit of youth.
Revelio. I should look into the statue Madam Twiddle mentioned. There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there. This looks like the statue Madam Twiddle mentioned. Revelio. Why are there so many vases around here? I suppose I should try to find all the vases. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. I think there should only be a few more vases. Revelio. Revelio. I'm nearly finished. One more vase. That's it. I should tell Madam Twiddle about what happened. Revelio. Mine now, guys. Mrs. Twiddle?
Oh, really?
Yes. I had to just...
Well done. Well, my curiosity has been... Oh, my husband would be so pleased to know he was right about that statue.
Revelio.
Must have snuck in after all.
Pardon me, sir.
Come to stare at the fool, have you? There's poor Egg Haggerty, robbed by his own sister. Ah, she's robbed all...
I'm not...
Then you're the only one who doesn't know about Catherine. Good riddance, I said. I want her caught and sent to us.
I could keep an eye out for the thief, sir.
You? Ugh, nothing to be done by the likes of us. Besides, the thief, my sister...
What do you have for sale?
Okay.
Now that it's night, I ought to look into this thievery business for Mr. Haggerty.
Thank you for your patronage. Glad you were able to stop by.
Revelio. A pile of gold. I must be on the right track. It looks as if the thief took more than they could carry. More gold. I must be getting closer.
What I wouldn't give for a cup of mushroom. How nice. No one heard something that time.
Imperial.
You were saying it.
You only have Ranrock to blame. Lumos. Revelio. Revelio.
Enjoy suffering, do you?
Niffler. It wasn't Catherine Haggerty after all. Revelio. Revelio. That must be the Haggerty family heirloom. Do cooperate, won't you? Revelio. Leviosa. I wonder how Mr. Haggerty will take this news. His sister wasn't the thief, and his heirloom's coming home. Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there. I have some good news, Mr. Haggerty.
Nothing too unmasked, was there?
Actually, sir, the thief was a niffler.
What?
You know, small, furry, pilfering. I followed it to its lair.
Catelyn was the only one who knew how to... But I suppose... Well, if you found the niffler's...
As a matter of fact, I did.
Thank you. You don't know how much this means to me. Catherine's a disappointment for certain, but I never wanted to believe she was... What a strange world we live in. Suppose they can't send a niffler to Azkaban. At least I got my heirloom back.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included. Be strong, Alexandra.
Is everything all right?
If the Hamlet sent you here to talk to me about... I know it's not every day a girl has to put down her...
What do you mean, your own troll?
I thought that's why you were here. I'm sorry. I suppose if you spend enough time with trolls, you forget your manners. I'm Alexandra. I didn't mean to be short with you. With Ranrock's lot seemingly everywhere, I thought the Hamlet could use a bit more... I apologised when he almost trampled half the Hamlet yesterday. He just needs more time.
It certainly takes a lot of courage to try, I'll give you that.
Thank you. Thank you for saying that. I wish others felt the same. What made me think I could train him? I should have... But he's my troll and my... I'll be honest. I'm afraid I won't be able to take...
I'm not thrilled at the prospect, but I'll consider it.
Oh, no. I didn't mean to suggest that you should do it. In fact, you should avoid the area just southwest.
A troll on the loose near a hamlet. That could be devastating. I take it you're Alexandra's friend. That was a clue. I feel awful for Alexandra, but the hamlet needs to be saved from that troll. Wonder who lives here. It's done, Alexandra. I took care of him.
My troll? What? Oh, I don't know what to say. Thank you. I wish things could have turned out differently for him.
There wasn't much you could have done. He was beyond training. Tried to kill me the entire time.
Goodness. I'm glad you're all right. You're very brave. People in the hamlet had already crafted a moniker for whoever eventually defeated my...
Whisperer?
Yes, that was it. I suppose it's your title. I need some time on my own.
The Troll Whisperer. Seems fitting.
What are you up to now?
Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do?
You made it.
I take it this means you had some luck at the library?
It took a few hours and some eye-watering maps, but I think this might be the cave.
Impressive. Especially with how little information
Well, I'm still not sure I stumbled across some folklore about it. It's a bit of a leap, I confess. I think I'm desperate for
Well, we're here. We might as well have a look.
Agreed. I wonder if you'd go blind from staring directly at a moonstone.
Revelio. You don't think the rumors about the cave are true, do you?
I suppose we'll find out, won't we?
Depulso. Revelio.
It's another aggressive one!
Accio. Leviosa. Expelliarmus.
What is going on with them?
Revelio. Confringo. Depulso. Revelio. Depulso. Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos!
Accio. Depulso. Revelio.
Voipers!
I beg your pardon?
This must be how the rumor about the cave started. The
Accio.
Voipers is said to drive anyone who hears it mad.
Revelio. Accio.
If the moonstone is here and so are Voipers, I wonder if it's being protected. Why am I
Revelio.
not surprised? First the Voipers and now this.
Accio.
We need to find moths for those spinners.
Revelio. Accio. Lumos.
Lumos. One for you. Perhaps the runes on the walls have something to do with finding the moths.
Lumos.
Another obstacle. No matter.
Revelio.
I'm sure we can work out a way across.
Lumos.
Lumos. That's a brilliant idea.
Lumos. Lumos.
Merlin, it's beautiful.
Accio. Capulso. Accio. Revelio. Lumos.
You did it!
Revelio.
I was hoping we wouldn't have to.
Ethereal. Revelio. Capulso. Descender. Lumos.
Lumos!
Revelio.
Look, where the water's bubbling. How odd.
Shall we take a closer look?
You read my mind.
Revelio.
Merlin, it's even more beautiful close up. It's got to be here. I just know it.
Confringo.
Given what Sweepers are known to do, I never thought I'd be so happy to see this many of them.
I don't know. I've been listening to them for a while now, and I'm starting to lose my mind.
Very funny.
Incendio.
I was just thinking how it's proof that poachers haven't been, assuming this is where the Moonstone is. Which means we're one
Revelio.
step ahead of them. We found it! Well, we found what we came for. Now we just need to bring it to the henge.
Well done, Poppy. This did end up being the right cave after all.
A good thing, too. We need every advantage over the... We should do as Doran said.
Shall we?
We should... That's the henge, precisely where... We knew we were at the cave for the moonstone.
I don't think Doran would knowingly send us in.
You're right. Let's make our way down. I think that's it over there.
How's your Gran doing, by the way?
Nothing keeps Gran down. She set up a caterwauling charm and threatened to make a coat out of the next poacher that set foot on her doorstep. I still feel terrible that I'm the reason they went there.
Surely she'll be pleased you've gone after the Snidgets.
I hope so. Gran understands how important it is to protect those who need it.
Whoa!
Oh. That was a mooncalf dance. Do you know how rare it is to see even one? They only ever happen under a full moon.
Is the pattern they left behind?
All part of the dance. Can't wait to tell Gran that I've met.
You've seen this before?
It was pure luck the first time. Well, the night...
I'd love to hear about how you and...
I'd actually like you. At first, they planned to sell her. I'd finally had enough. I freed Highway. It felt like an omen.
What do you mean you'd have...
You see, the night I freed Highwing, I come from a family of poachers.
Merlin? I don't know what to say.
I never fitted in, but the older I got, the more apparent it became. Gran tried for years to convince my parents to let me live with her. Suffice it to say, when I left with Highwing, I flew straight for her house.
How brave. I'm glad you escaped.
So am I. There were so many creatures I was unable to help when I was younger. Now that's all I want to do.
From everything I've seen, you're doing precisely that.
I've had a bit of help. I've never told anyone any of this, but I'm glad.
I'm glad you told me.
We should get back to Doran. If you collect the moonstone, I can make a drawing of the symbol for Doran.
Are you finished with the drawing?
Just barely.
Didn't the journal say the key to...
Of course. That's it. Perhaps we should head back to the castle and we can...
Agreed. I'm... Descendo!
In today's lesson, we will cover a truly thrilling event. The Goblin Rebellion of 1752 and all its triumphant tragedy. But more specifically, we will address the devastating effect it had on the wizard milling industry. Throughout the many goblin battles, countless wizard cloaks were lost. Actually, we do know the number. 632. But history occurs outside the classroom. And look, it's time for my constitutional. One can practically osmose the history flowing through Hogwarts.
I think the professor wants us to follow him.
And now for a stroll to the bell tower entrance hall. Along with the rest of the castle, it was completed in the late early Middle Ages. The hall and the bell towers that loom above it contain myriad interesting artifacts. Good to see you again. Recovered from that nasty bout of dragon pox, have we?
That wasn't me, Professor. I'm new here.
Are you? Well then, no doubt you're eagerly... Not all goblins are...
Did you say Bragball?
Well known for his... Back to our class. Curious students can find him on display here in the bell.
Revelio.
Introduce themselves to this hero. Oh yes, I see.
Yes, I run.
The thrill of these. Now, let's turn. He's also nearby. Standing in eternal but symbolic watch over...
These bits of broom are all that's left of a witch called Celine Wartnaby.
Or rather,
Rumour has it, Revelio, demonstrating her experimental lunar apparition. She was never seen again. Perhaps she succeeded.
Cheerful countenance nestled among the ranks. His fame was not won by vanquishing foes in single combat, nor by slaying bloodthirsty dragons. Rather in training yards.
What I wouldn't give to be back in. This is a centuries-old likeness of Pangador.
Approachable demeanor,
Fearless
celebrated by all
Studied companion.
alike.
People who
The waving statue's acquaintance.
Professor Binns.
Ah, so Bill. Of course.
Pity goblins and wizards can't get a...
True. His... The wise student. History is written by those who do their schoolwork. At least, I like to say that.
It's an outrage! No one makes a fool of Ferdinand Octavius!
Sir, are you all right?
All right? Do I look all right?
How can you be
What sort of question is that? Of course, it's my other and my students.
Oh dear.
Well, awful is exactly what Astoria Cricket is. She's behind all of this. She and her friends were moaning about me of all the nerve. Then I heard her plot to enlist a gang of good-for-nothings to have me stolen from the 3 broomsticks. That's why my other frame hung. Hovel of a place. Though I suppose one could do worse. I once knew a portrait who ended up in the Hog's Head. No one's heard from him since.
Right. So back to your frame.
Ah, yes. There I was, powdering my wig, and the next thing I knew, I was being manhandled by Rome. As if I can afford not to be at my post.
I could look into the matter for you.
Off you go, then.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
It is wonderful to see you back here. Wishes you safe and wondrous travels.
Astoria Cricket?
That depends. Am I in trouble?
Ferdinand Pratt thinks you should be.
I wouldn't call it stolen. How do I put this nicely? Ferdinand Pratt is a postulant boil.
He truly is rather foul.
All he does is spy on students in... Sometimes, if there's nothing to... I spent 4 hours in detention last week, or it was the last straw.
May I ask where you put him?
I just wanted it far enough away that I'd never have to...
You do know he's screaming in the...
Oh, for the love of Merlin. If you ask me, he's got nothing to scream about. I could have had him put in the hole. The pampered Pratt would have hated it. Grimy walls, smell of goats. But what's done is done. He isn't... Lovely chatting with you.
Don't talk about you taking down that troll in the village.
No, we keep...
Imperio!
Petrificus Titanic!
Sorry when I get it!
Descender! Expelliarmus! You're released treadmill, aren't you? Confringo! Depulso!
Reducto!
I know what that means. Merlin.
Back in the fire! Reducto! Reducto!
Expelliarmus!
Coward! Fight me fairly!
Accio!
You
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Revelio. Aloha Mora.
Well, it's about time. It's a wonder there's anything left of me.
Calm down, I'm here now.
Calm down. Those buffoons outside have been talking about burning me. Me!
How was that?
With everything I overhear. Now, don't just stand there. I need to be...
What if I don't want to return you to the Three Broomsticks?
What on earth do you mean?
What if I took you to the Hog's Head instead? I've heard such nice things.
What a funny little joke. Now, the Three Broomsticks, please. Oh, they're bound to be missing me terribly. Be sure to carry me carefully, won't you? My pantaloons. Where have you put me? It's pitch black in here. I shan't stand for this. For this, leaving me in here with your unsanitary clutter. Get me out! What is the meaning of this? This isn't the Three Broomsticks.
No, it's not. It's the Hog's Head.
Did you fall into a cauldron of stupid potion? You've brought me to the wrong place! It's absolutely vile in here.
Oh, give it a chance. You might grow to like it.
Please, you can't mean to leave me here. Please.
Goodbye, Ferdinand. Enjoy your new home.
I'd normally toss the both of you out. But I like the look of the fancy man. Target practice.
Please, you can't use me as target practice anymore.
If it thinks it's
So please.
I beg your pardon, but...
Is everything all right?
Oh, bless you. It's my dear friend, Hazel. She's in trouble.
Hazel?
Yeah, she doesn't like to leave the forest, so... Well, the Hazel, loyal friend...
I'm sorry to hear that.
I
know you Hogwarts students. Perhaps you could find...
I'll keep an eye out for your unicorn friend and take her to safety if I see her.
I don't know precisely, and although I haven't been able to... Remember, you'll know her by her brilliant...
How nice to see you, my young friend.
I need to look for a unicorn with a beautifully bright coat. It sounds as if she's in trouble.
Can't figure out why there's such a fuss over poaching. There's enough dumb...
Hazel must be here somewhere. Professor Howard will never believe this.
Dick thinks you've made marvelous improvements here. Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed. Dick thinks you should be proud of me.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
These rocks have seen better days.
Revelio.
Come on, Hazel. Oh, no, you don't. I can take Hazel back to a vivarium now. I should let Madame Bugbrook know she's safe.
Revelio.
Leviosa. Settle yourself. Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Never seen much
Madame Bugbrook, I found your unicorn friend Hazel.
Oh, what a relief! Is she all right?
We're both fine. And I have a safe place for her at Hogwarts.
You've a kind heart, you do. I'm relieved and thankful that you'll take... I shall miss my sweet point. Take good care of Hazel now.
Movement here.
There. I'm not going to hurt you.